And thankfully, I've been very lucky and fortunate to have partnered with the Beef Ledger team. They're actually exceptional team, the Beef Ledger team, who have invited me on a bit of a journey into the agricultural regions of Australia. I've already been as far as Roma and beyond, and seen cows and sale yards and so forth, and as a city boy it was quite scary. But it's an extremely important project and a very serious project for Australia. You may have seen some of the programs on Landline concerning AI and robotics, a recent date. We're simply going to be plugging into those devices and automating and managing the entire agricultural process. This one in particular focuses on beef. Now, in terms of investment, there's been a lot of work done behind the scenes to make sure that this is a regulated offer. If we go to the next slide, we can see there's a number of documents that are available. There's an investment memorandum, a retail product, which with the retail product it means that superannuation funds will be able to invest in this project. And also a digital token called Beef Ledger. So if you go into Etherscan, you'll be able to find a Beef Ledger token, and you can buy them by sending Ethereum to the contract address. Alternatively, if you've got significant interest in agriculture and beef, then the other two alternatives are available to you. So what's the problem? Well, the problem is that people are cheating again, and we're able to sort that out. In fact, there's a significant problem of food adulteration occurring. You may think it's beef, but it's not. It's been coloured with all sorts of chemicals and fillers to make it look like beef and sold as Australian beef on the tables of the Chinese. So this project is seeking to directly address that problem. And it does that in a number of different ways, which we'll cover. So there's a couple of problems. There needs to be some way of credentialing that particular product, where it comes from, where it started in its life cycle. It's what breeder produced the egg, and from that point of time, what its entire life cycle is through the process. The most interesting thing about this one is it's from a technical perspective, it's the old split process. You take one cow, you cut its head off and divide it into multiple pieces, and then you have to keep on tracking those pieces. It's quite difficult to do. So there are ways of addressing that. You can use a range of technologies for tracking what piece of meat came off the carcass. Yeah, you can identify that with a range of technologies. There are... You're changing my slides. Okay, keep going. All right. In addition to that, the supply chain process favours the retailer considerably over the producer. The producers in Australia cannot afford at the present time to reinvest into their land because they're being pushed down on price significantly. There are significant finance issues for our breeders and our growers today, owing to the way in which our financial system works. So by removing the asymmetry problem in a supply chain process, we can, by removing those delays, be able to speed up cash flow and deliver a product more safely and securely than we could have done previously. So what does it matter? If you're a consumer and you're interested in wondering about, well, just like you can scan a picture of your wine at the moment and find out about where it came from, we can now do that with our beef. We'll be able to do that with our beef, and you'll be informed to whereabouts that particular piece of beef came from and its history, about the farm. So these are types of things that people are interested in. They're really interested in about food safety and food quality, and how it's been produced and how it's been taken care of. So that's a very big market and a significant opportunity for Australia, I think. Okay. So we call it the 4 Ps. It's production, processing, packaging and payment. We'll be able to deliver. These are the key value propositions I think this project's delivering. I'll let you read them. Charles, did you have anything you wanted to add? Charles, you want to introduce yourself? Keep going. All right, so for consumers, better proven products; for producers, better value; for processors, a fair and stable supply chain; and for regulators, a transparent compliance and audit system. Four points: product, period, place, and people, and of course payments. That's what the Beef Ledger project's about. Are any questions? Or Charles, did you want to add something?
The project itself has really come about due to the growth in the food space in Asia. Huge demand for quality Australian product there. And what this system is about is proving the value of the product. And I believe anyone in the agri space at the moment will understand they're in a tough business, and if they can prove they've got a better product and it's a better value proposition for their retailer, they will get a better price for their product, which in effect comes back to them, makes their business more profitable by being able to actually prove what their product is. I believe we've got some agri people here that probably ask some questions once we've got to the end there.
Question here?
Yeah. So if this is made out of beef in China, with an ICO, the ICO is being banned in China, how does this solve the problem? Because you won't be able to have the start.
Sure. Yeah. So the ICO was in Australia. Yeah. I mean, there are. Pardon?
We're only able to track Australian beef.
Well, that's what the current project's for. It could be used not only for Australian beef, but you could do lamb or other types of products, of course.
How does that stop the beef of China that is fake?
Oh, it was through that credentialing process. Yeah. So there's a number of technologies applied to the entire process, mainly an IoT project predominantly, for ensuring that quality process. And yeah, did you want to add to that, Charles? No. Okay. It does.
I'm very much in this space as I'm working in the area. But I'm curious, there's nothing to stop people. Are you using just barcodes for scanning? Because there's nothing to stop them just re-tracking.
Yeah.
Are you using any of the genome industry?
Yeah, there's a whole range of technologies that are secret. They're using a whole range of technologies that are secret.
That's fine. I was just curious because I was yes.
Yeah, correct. Biometrics.
How do you go about getting the different players on board, being from producers to the shippers to the outdoors?
Yeah, there's been lots of work in the area already, and there is where the supply chain.
Yeah, I've been going. It's been a 3-year process. We've been out to the bush numerous times, and we've been to all the players, right through the processing plants, the largest abattoirs, the breeders, the agents, the banks, the whole lot. So, very positive in the bush. Absolutely, they want it now, but we can't build it until we get the money. That's the problem, because everyone's going, oh, wait for someone else to go first. So what do? I mean, we just takes longer, right? But we'll get there. We will find the money. We will raise the money. We will build the software, and they'll pay for it to use it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of the questions you're asking are on our white paper, which is BeefBLOCK.io. It's pretty covered on most of the programs that we might do. All the answers.
That's great.
This is explained in the white paper, but so once you've got new to power, you've given it its own cryptographic identity to record the information related to it across its life cycle. What's your mechanism to prevent people from uploading false information to the blockchain about how they've managed their cows, how they process their beef, and where things have come from? That's one of the major issues that stem from a lot of supply chain blockchain technologies is putting false information into the chain.
Sure, agreed. I don't think the process is going to change that much in terms of what authorities do to ensure quality over processing anyway. So there's still a stack of government documents you have to fill out. We'd like to streamline that process, but there'll still always be certification, manual certification.
And unfortunately, the farmers, the manufacturers,
Yeah.
the butchers, the people that manage the cow throughout its life cycle, what stops them from uploading false information? Yeah, but like in this process, it's business.
These guys are servicing the farmers and bringing in that space. And from my 20 years in this area, they do not want to know about particular meat. They just want to grow meat. Even the people along the blockchain that you're talking about are not going to know about the blockchain until we obfuscate it. It's going to be somebody in the end of this that wants to corrupt it.
That's not what I'm asking for. So what I'm
Yeah, it won't eliminate fraud 100%. Garbage in, garbage out. It's always the same.
So if they're caught, then they'll be dealt with if they get caught.
Yeah.
So to answer you, obviously there's someone who's a farmer, yeah?
Yeah.
Is there anyone here who's a farmer that's running their own feedlot or cattle or anything like that? One man in the corner, there you go. So can you explain, just to give a little bit of oversight, how someone can ensure that the beef that's on the feedlot is the beef that actually gets through the habitat, not swap in front of me?
So currently, there is a tracking system, which is the new system.
Yeah.
NIS, so
Would you go to the microphone, sorry?
It's a national.
National Livestock Identification System tracks cattle anyway, so more from the biosecurity point of view. But it comes down to what gets on your plate, comes from my farm, comes down to basically the processor's honesty. So if this has a way of shoring up the processor's honesty as to what they're buying from me, what they're selling to you,
Yeah.
as opposed to buying from you for $3 a kilo a premium product and then $8 a kilo and selling the customer a premium product, which is never really that premium because you always sort of principles around. But it comes down to the process. So if this can ensure the process is sort of honesty or integrity or tracking, that'll leave a thing.
Yep. Sir.
So what's stopping someone from grabbing a cow steak and swapping it with a horse steak and just putting the cryptographic sticker on the cow steak?
Well, nothing. Yeah, that'd be nothing. Of course not. You can't. But you. Next.
Already is China.
Well, it's more complicated than that.
Can we answer that?
Realistically, it's being done already. So it's already happening all over the world. Brazil dumps buffalo meat into Australia and tries to claim that's happening. There's certain processes that do that. As soon as they get caught out doing that, like JBS is the largest processor in the world, can't send it to China because they got caught up in buffalo there. So they lost 75,000 staff got laid off the day after China sent it to China. So if the processor gets caught, and if this goes further to catching them out, then realistically then it comes down to the customers deciding their integrity is not of a standard that we want to give. So if it ensures integrity, then good. But if someone wants to defraud a system, they will defraud a system. So
Isn't the genomic thing that you're talking about?
Yeah, to some extent, but of course you've still got like we're talking about packaging. So unless you've got some sort of scanner to scan that meat and then do a DNA search on the app.
There's apps out
Yeah.
there now that are starting to do direct products. Like when you take an apple and scan exactly what's in it.
Yep.
So there is food biometrics side in watching it.
Yep.
Particularly in the raw state.
I guess the answer to that is anything's possible, it's just at what cost. So really it's down to the consumers that they want to pay to prove the product quality.
I think in China,
Yeah.
they're in the
We don't
premium
really
market.
appreciate the problem here, it is a huge problem around.
Yeah.
I think we can't get head around it because it's really big.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thanks very much, everybody. If you're like any further information, please contact me, and I'm happy to send you